July 20th, 1969, a date etched in history. Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon. The world watched in awe. A dream once impossible became reality. This was more than a journey. It was a symbol of human ambition, a testament to our boundless curiosity. We dared to reach for the stars, and we touched them. The 1960s, a time of tension and competition. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in the Cold War. Both superpowers vied for dominance in space. The Soviets had taken an early lead. They launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, then Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. America needed to catch up. President John F. Kennedy set a bold challenge: to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. Thus began the Apollo program, a national effort to conquer the final frontier. Apollo 11 was the culmination of years of work, the mission to fulfill Kennedy's vision. The crew: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. Three brave astronauts ready to make history. On July 16, 1969, Apollo 11 launched from Cape Canaveral, atop a Saturn V rocket, the most powerful ever built. Millions watched, hearts pounding with anticipation. The journey was long and perilous. 3 days to reach the moon. The astronauts traveled farther than any human before. They carried the hopes and dreams of an entire planet. Section 5, touchdown! The lunar module Eagle separated from the command module. Armstrong and Aldrin began their descent. Tension mounted as they approached the surface. The world held its breath. Then the words that echoed through history: Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Against all odds, they had made it. Section 6, footprints in the dust. Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, he declared. His words resonated across the globe. Aldrin soon joined him. They planted the American flag, they collected lunar samples, they conducted experiments, they explored this alien world for 2.5 hours. Section 7, a lonely orbit. While Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon, Michael Collins orbited above. Alone in the command module, he was the vital link to Earth. His role, though less celebrated, was no less crucial. He conducted observations and maintained the spacecraft. He waited patiently for his crewmates to return. He carried the weight of their safety and the mission's success. Section 8. One small step back. After a day on the moon, it was time to return. The astronauts had spent hours collecting samples, conducting experiments, and exploring the lunar surface. Each moment was a testament to human ingenuity and the spirit of exploration. The Eagle lifted off, leaving behind the first human footprints on another world. These footprints, imprinted in the lunar dust, would remain undisturbed for millennia, a silent witness to humanity's giant leap. They docked with the command module and the journey home began. The precision required for this maneuver was immense, a dance of technology and human skill in the vacuum of space. The astronauts, now reunited, felt a mix of relief and accomplishment. As they left lunar orbit, they looked back at our blue planet, the site of Earth. A small, vibrant sphere in the vast darkness was both humbling and awe-inspiring. It reminded them of the fragility and beauty of our home, a fragile oasis in the vastness of space. This view, known as Earthrise, would become one of the most iconic images of the 20th century, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all life on our planet, a new perspective on humanity and our place in the cosmos. The mission had not only expanded our scientific knowledge, but also our understanding of our own existence. It was a reminder that we are all part of something much larger, a single species on a tiny planet, floating in the immensity of space. As the astronauts journeyed back to Earth, they reflected on their experiences. The mission had been a success, and they were eager to share their stories with the world. Back on Earth, Mission Control and the astronauts' families awaited their safe return with bated breath. Finally, the command module splashed down in the Pacific Ocean, and the astronauts were recovered. They were hailed as heroes, their journey a symbol of what humanity could achieve when we dared to dream and work together. Parades were held in their honor, and they spoke of their experiences to captivated audiences. Their words inspired a generation, igniting a passion for space exploration and a desire to push the boundaries of what was possible. The legacy of Apollo 11 continues to this day, a beacon of human achievement and a reminder of our potential. As we look to the future, we carry with us the lessons and inspiration from that historic mission, ever ready to take the next giant leap. Section 9, A Giant Leap for Humanity. On July 24, 1969, Apollo 11 splashed down in the Pacific Ocean. After a journey that captivated the entire world, the spacecraft made its triumphant return, marking the end of a historic mission that had begun just a few days earlier. The splashdown was a moment of immense relief and joy, not just for the astronauts and their families, but for millions of people who had followed their journey with bated breath. The astronauts were home, safe and sound. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins had achieved what many thought was impossible. They had ventured into the unknown, faced countless challenges, and emerged victorious. As they stepped out of the command module, they were greeted by the recovery team with cheers and applause, a testament to their bravery and the collective effort of thousands who had worked tirelessly to make this mission a success. They returned as heroes, welcomed by a world united in celebration. Parades were held in their honor and they were showered with accolades and praise. The sight of the astronauts waving to the crowds, smiling and sharing their experiences was a moment of pure joy and pride for humanity. Even in quarantine, the astronauts could feel the love and admiration of the people as crowds gathered outside to catch a glimpse of the men who had walked on the moon. The Apollo 11 mission was a triumph of human ingenuity, courage, and determination. It was a testament to what we can achieve when we dare to dream and work together towards a common goal. The mission control room, filled with scientists and engineers, erupted in celebration as the news of the successful landing reached them. Their hard work and dedication had paid off, and the images of the astronauts on the moon became iconic symbols of human achievement. It pushed the boundaries of what we thought possible. The launch of the Apollo 11 rocket was a sight to behold, a powerful reminder of our ability to reach beyond our earthly confines. The lunar module, with its delicate yet robust design, allowed the astronauts to explore the moon's surface, conducting experiments and collecting samples that would provide invaluable insights into our closest celestial neighbor. Their work on the moon was a blend of science and adventure, a journey that expanded our understanding of the universe. It inspired generations to dream big and reach for the stars. The images of children watching the moon landing on television, their eyes wide with wonder, captured the essence of the mission's impact. It was a moment that transcended borders and cultures, uniting people in a shared sense of awe and possibility. The celebrations that followed were a testament to the mission's success, and the subsequent space shuttle launches and astronaut training programs were direct results of the inspiration sparked by Apollo 11. This mission showed us that with vision, perseverance, and collaboration, we can achieve the extraordinary. A Section 10 Legacy of Apollo. The legacy of Apollo 11 lives on. It was a moment that captured the imagination of the entire world. On July 20th, 1969, humanity took its first steps on another celestial body. Neil Armstrong's words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed across the globe, symbolizing a monumental achievement in human history. The Apollo program did more than just land men on the moon. It sparked advancements in science and technology that have had far-reaching impacts. From the development of new materials to innovations in computer technology, the ripple effects of Apollo's achievements are still felt today. It fostered international collaboration, bringing together the brightest minds from around the world to push the boundaries of what was possible. The Apollo missions ignited a passion for space exploration that continues to this day. Children who watched the moon landing grew up to become scientists, engineers, and astronauts, inspired by the possibilities of space. Modern rockets now launch with the same spirit of discovery, aiming to explore further and deeper into the cosmos. The moon landing was a testament to the power of human ambition and determination. It showed that with enough effort, resources, and ingenuity, we could achieve the seemingly impossible. The image of Buzz Aldrin saluting the US flag on the lunar surface, with Earth in the distance, remains an iconic symbol of what humanity can accomplish. The legacy of Apollo also lies in its demonstration of teamwork and collaboration. Scientists and engineers from diverse backgrounds came together, united by a common goal. This spirit of cooperation continues today as international space agencies work together on projects like the International Space Station, assembling it piece by piece in the vastness of space. The Apollo program is a reminder that our journey into the cosmos has just begun. Modern astronauts train rigorously, preparing for missions that will take us back to the moon and beyond. Spacecraft orbit Earth, conducting experiments and gathering data that will pave the way for future exploration. The legacy of Apollo is not just a chapter in history, it's a living, breathing inspiration that drives us to reach for the stars.